He can throw the football and he can run ahead of the football. Sometimes in practice, you don't get a chance to see how good he is because when you run the quarterback, you know he can't hit him. But you could see the burst, the speed, the knowledge of reading the defenses, and he pulls it and keeps it. The kid is going to cause that. I'm just telling you, it's going to be a totally different type of offense, kind of from what you've seen us do in the past, because we had a guy that can spin it tremendously. But don't underestimate his throwing ability. We just want him to complete every darn pass he goes in practice and get in a habit of completions. We know he can run. But when he gets that second part down, it's going to be a problem, a tremendous problem for all defenses.
At Pro Day, I asked you about what your theme for this year would be. You said you were this whole expectation.
Right.
But I was wondering if you had any time to reflect on that.
No, I haven't.
Thank you.
No. I got to ask you. I want to give you a tremendous answer. Give me the core of that question. Okay. Oh, okay, now I got you. Thank you. I'm glad you repeated yourself. I haven't yet sat down and thought about that. There's been a lot going on. I'm sorry, but I have not yet thought about that. Yeah, but I'll get that. I'm glad you reminded me of that. Thank you.
Coach Kyle Newman from the Denver Post. Arden Walker came in here last year, had a huge season. What's Hope's expectations for this next year?
Arden is a dog. He's one of our leaders. I'm trying to figure out what is he going to be. He's going to be a dog or a leader, D-O-L, because he's earned that. Grades out of 4 every day, which is above average, and we expect you to have impact in the game. That's what that grade means. You're talking about a good kid, a good human being, a good person, a good man, works his butt off every day in practice, and he's preparing to have a big year. He practices like, I'm going to have a big year. So I'm proud of that young man and how far he's come, truly. I don't think he's going to play in spurts. I think he's going to have a level of consistency that you see that he's going to be truly impactful.
Coach Adam Rittenberg with ESPN over here. Good to see you.
How you doing, sir?
With some of the new players coming in who've left the program, does this at all feel like phase 2 of your tenure, even though it's the 3rd year? And if so, what can we expect? What will be different about this next phase of Colorado football?
The next phase is, I think we're going to win differently, but we're going to win. We're going to win differently, but we're going to win. I don't know if it's going to be the Hail Marys at the end of the game, but it's going to be hell during the game because we want to be physical and we want to run the heck out of the football. So it's going to be a little different, but it's going to be fun. Great question. Great question.
Coach Troy Rink from the Denver Post. You've had stability at quarterback. I'm right here, Coach.
How many people are here from the Denver Post? God darn it. Did they send the whole package?
You've had stability at quarterback since
yes, sir.
Do you need to decide on a starter for how do you approach this quarterback battle? You see both playing? You see a primary?
I see us winning. I'm not looking that far down the line. I'm looking to have great practices by these 2 young men, and cream of the crop is going to rise. So it's not an urgency that we got to aim this and aim that. Both these guys can play. I mean, I think we can play well with either one of them, but we want to put ourselves in the best position, totally. So it's still going on. And don't underestimate Sharpe and what he brings to the table and what he brings to the room, because he's been in that room for the last couple of years. So he's seen some things that has had consistency in what we want to design, and what he means to that room is phenomenal. Just being that older guy, that veteran that understands how we want things with these 2 new guys. So he's a tremendous asset to that room as well.
Hey there, Mark Kissel, Denver Post. You had a strong vision of what you wanted this program to be.
Yes, sir.
And you hit the ground running, certainly.
Yes, sir.
As you've grown this program, how do you think you've grown as a coach? And how do you think you're better as a coach now?
One at a time. I'm getting old. Okay. How has I grown? How have I grown as a coach? Your first question, right? I think I've grown tremendously. I see and I understand who I am, what I am, how I am, where I'm going, and how to get there, even with selecting coaches. I'm more attracted. I love college football, trust me. I love the college game. But I'm somewhat attracted to the pro guys because I think we see things the same way. We have some college guys on the staff, and they're phenomenal. And I need to see from their lens as well because what they add to the equation is tremendous. But I had to learn that about myself. I had to learn to go with my instincts. I think year one I would be on the sideline and I would feel something and I didn't go with my instincts. Time out or no, we're not doing that. Year two, I went with my instincts. And now I'm going to even go more with my instincts, but I feel like our staff gets better and better and better every year. I feel like the roster gets better and better and better every year. The support staff, I think we get tremendously better every year. So the product that you see behind the scenes and on the field is tremendous and it gets better every year. Second, tremendously. I'm a better man. Let's talk about the man first. I'm a better man now than I was 2 years ago because of things that God has allowed me to go through, things that I've seen, things that I know, and things that I had to eliminate out of my life. So I'm a better man, which makes me a better coach. Great question, my man. Make me think a little bit. I like when you guys make me think a little bit. That's good.
Hey, Coach. Jake Schwan, it's DMVR. I wanted to ask you about DJ McKinney. He's got a lot of buzz. Also
DJ McKinney's a pro.
He's gotten a lot of buzz, a lot of criticism, it seems, though, this offseason.
Why?
That's a great
Why would
question.
he receive criticism when he played his butt off last season?
That's a great question.
Right.
Just how have you seen him respond, basically, since the end of last year?
I feel like every coach, every scout that comes here, that's the first name they mention, DJ McKinney. So I don't understand the selective criticism. DJ works his butt off every day. Hodge works his butt off every day as well. Both of those guys, I think we got a few pros. Carter's is going to be in that boat because of his size and speed and athleticism. But back to DJ, the kid's a pro. Long, can run, athletic, competes. He wants the smoke. Like when we play against a team that has a dog on the opposing side, he wants to be that guy that goes in front of him and play the play. Preston is the same way, man. Preston is, it's a whole new Preston out there right now from what I've seen. He had a phenomenal year last year, but this year, the way he's preparing, it is crazy. And I'm happy and I'm thankful that he is where he is and who he is right now because he's a leader in that secondary right now. He's the leader right now in the secondary. Great question. There go my man. Come on with it, baby. Jack Carlo. My dog.
Good to see you again.
Did you, how many more followers?
About 300 a day.
300?
Yeah.
We got to do
So,
better
yeah,
than that.
Very grateful.
We got to do better than that. Got to follow me, man.
I'm very happy with that.
Okay.
But just about 2 weeks into fall camp now, just what has kind of stood out to you the most or impressed you about this new group of guys?
These guys work. They work. The strength and conditioning was phenomenal, and they just picked it up from there. They're fighting through adversity because you got some injuries. You're going to pick up some injuries. We've had some soft tissue injuries and some other things that we're fighting through right now. And you know that second week, it kind of get like a days ago a little bit, but they're fighting through it, man. And it's a totally different team. Like the way they're attacking it, the way they're approaching it, it's totally different from last season. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm elated. I'm excited to go out there every day just to see what pops up. You got to understand, like some of the guys came in and I was out. So this is my first time getting to see them really go at it and not train in off season, but really put on the pads and play. So sometimes I have to wait till they take their helmets off. Oh, okay, I know you know, and keeping a roster to see who they are. But some of these guys are, darn it, man.